Hello everyone. I welcome you all to our YouTube channel Gurmantra Siksha Ka Granth, and I am your educator Saranya. Today we are going to do PYQ's detailed analysis series, and the year we are going to solve is GATE BT 2016. So in this series we have been seeing past 10 years questions solved. So far we have done 2020, 2019, 2018 and 2017. In this session we are going to do 2016 question paper. We are going to solve each and every question. Okay, so follow through. It's going to be a quiz session for you. It's not a learning session. Learning session has been completed long ago. Now it is the quiz session. So you're going to test yourself, your ability, your capacity, and how much you have learned, how much you know, and what is your position. Everything you're going to know within these tests. Okay, so the rules are very simple. You know it already. Totally, you will have 60 marks. Number of questions is 30. Each question will be 2 marks if it is correct. If your answer is wrong, you will get -1 mark. You'll have to have a notebook and pen with you so that you can do any calculation if it is required, or you can write the options, and also you can note down your scores. Okay, you will have 1 minute time for every question to read, understand and answer. Okay, you have to be completely honest with yourself. After the test is over, you're going to total your score and put it in the comment section. Okay, all the very best guys. Give it your best shot. First question. Read carefully, slowly and understand it, then solve it. All of that you should be doing in 1 minute only. No extra time. Okay. A recommended A recombinant protein is to be expressed under the control of the lac promoter and operator in a strain of E. coli having the genotype lac I plus and CRP plus. Even in the absence of inducer IPTG, low levels of expression of the recombinant protein are seen. That is called as leaky expression. Which one of the following should be done to minimize such leaky expression? Okay, they are simply saying that in a process of recombinant production of protein, in the lac promoter, there is always leaky production happening, okay, of the recombinant protein. So what can we do in order to minimize such this leaky production of proteins? It's very simple. Since it's a lac promoter and the inducer is IPTG, only in the presence of IPTG or allolactose or lactose, the expression will be very high. Normally the leaky expression will happen. In order to reduce this leaky expression, you have to increase the concentration of glucose, because you know about this lac operon, right? In the absence of glucose only lac operon will get activated, so that in order to utilize the lactose, break it down and then convert it into glucose and use it. That is the function of lac operon. If glucose is already present in excess in your media, this lac promoter will never be on. Okay, so option C is the correct answer. Addition of excess glucose to the medium will actually reduce the leaky expression. Next question. Okay, so the question is, shown below is a plasmid vector P and its insert Q. Okay, this is the plasmid vector P and this is the insert. The insert was cloned into the BAM H1 site. You can see the vector is having BAM H1 site. So this particular insert is being inserted into this BAM H1 site. Okay, the recombinant plasmid was isolated and it was digested with BAM H1 or XHO1. Okay, these two were used. The results from the digestion experiments are shown in R. This is the result. DNA ladder you have BAM H1 and XHOL. So you have different bands. First try to understand the diagrams, the pictures, then we will go for options. So what they are saying, you have a vector, okay, you have eco R1 site, you have BAM H1 site. This vector is 5 kb plasmid vector. Okay, good. Next is insert. Insert is 1 kb. It has a BAM H1 at end sites and XHOL site. And they've told you this particular segment is 0.3 kb, then this will be 0.7 kb because total is 1 kb. You just have to minus it and find out this segment, that is 0.7 kb. Nice. Now this segment has been inserted here. Okay. So it looks somewhat like this. Okay. It looks something like this. So this is your plasmid vector. In that, insert has been put. 0.3 kilobase pair, 0.7 kilobase pair in between XHOL. Okay, so this is the segment. Totally now it will be 6 kilobase pairs because this is the insert is 1 kilobase and the vector is 5 kilobase. Totally it will be 6 kilobases. Okay, great. Now what they are seeing in R is the result. This is DNA ladder. You can see in BAM H1 two bands are produced. One is 5 kb band, other one is 1 kb band. Okay, when you do restriction digestion with BAM H1, okay, let's say this is your fragment recombinant plasmid. Now you're going to use BAM H1 and do restriction digestion. So where will it cut? It will cut one here and the other cut will be here. So you'll get two fragment. One will be this 1 kb fragment, the other will be 5 kb fragment. Great. That is what we got in the result also. In XHOL, you get two fragments. One is 6 kilo base pair, the other one is 1 kilo base pair. Okay, how is it possible? What are the possibilities to get that? You have to get 6 kilo base pairs and 1 kilo base pair. So how is it possible? That you have to understand. Okay. 6 kilo base pairs as such means this XHOL has not cut it at all. Okay, it has not cut it. That's why it is totally 6 kilo base pairs. How do you get 1 kilo base pairs then? Okay, 1 kilo base pair you get it because see, this is your XHOL. Okay, this is your XHOL. Okay. Let me draw and show you. Okay, for XHOL, you have two fragments. One is 6 kilo base pairs, the other one is 1 kilo base pairs. How is the possibility? Okay, what is the possibility? With this, we have to find out. So this is your vector. Okay, let's say this is your one segment of insert where XHOL is present. If you cut only here, for XHOL you will not get other fragments, okay, because it will just linearize the circular DNA, okay, or plasmid, okay, it will just linearize it. So when it is linearizing it, when XHOL cuts at one particular position because only one insert is present, then you will get a linearized fragment like this. Okay, you'll get a linearized fragment. So now this fragment will be 6 kilo base pairs because this particular region is 1 kilo base pair and totally the vector is 5 kilo base pair. Now this fragment will be 6 kilo base pair. So yes, this has been proved. But how come 1 kilo base pair is present? That is still a question. And how can you solve it? 1 kilo base pair can be present if there is two inserts that has been inserted into the same vector, which means it will be like this. One insert, the other insert. This is one XHOL site for one insert. This is XHOL site for another insert. Okay. You know, this is zero point 0.3, zero point 0.7, again 0.3, zero point 0.7. Okay. Now you cut the XHOL. That is from here to here you cut. What is the fragments you will get? What is the fragments you will get? You will get this particular fragment, which is 1 kilo base pair, the vector which is 5 along with 5 along with this zero point 0.3 plus 0.7. Okay, so totally this will be 6. Okay, you will get 1 kilo base pair also as well as 6 kilo base pair also. That is what is shown in this particular result. You can see one 6 kilo base pair, one 1 kilo base pair, and this is possible when there is two inserts that has been put inside the vector. Okay, so the correct answer for this particular question is option C. Next question. Which one of the following cannot be a recognition sequence for a type 2 restriction enzyme? Okay, which one of the following cannot be a recognition sequence for type 2 restriction enzyme? So for type 2 restriction enzyme, it has to be a recognition sequence, means that particular sequence should be a palindromic repeat. Okay, it should be a palindrome, which means you read from the forward direction or reverse direction, that should be the same thing. Okay, that is called as palindromic invert repeat sequence. Okay, so you can see from these options which is not that invert repeat sequence or palindromic sequence. Option D, use check. You just make the other copy for it. T A C G G A. Is it the same if you read from this direction and this direction? No, that is not same. That's why D is not the D is not the recognition sequence for type 2 restriction enzyme. If you see the other one, for example, let me say option A, G A A T T C. Now you write for the other one also, C T T A A G. Right? They are invert repeats, but this particular sequence is not an invert repeat. That's why that is not the correct answer. Next question. Okay, eco-Irwin restriction sites on a 10 kb DNA fragment, okay, are shown below. Upon partial digestion, what are the lengths of all the possible DNA fragments obtained? Okay, and they've given you the options. You can simply eliminate each and every option and find out the correct one. Okay, first of all, this is a big fragment and all of these are eco-Irwin sites, like this one, this one, this one, this one are eco-Irwin sites. Okay, so what can happen is eco-Irwin cannot cut itself a particular fragment. There are so many fragments. Let's assume eco-Irwin has not cut one particular fragment. Then you will get one complete fragment, right? That will be 10 kilo base pairs. That is definitely possible. So 10 kilo base pairs will be definitely there. If it is there in the option, that is the answer. Other option you can simply eliminate. For others, we will solve it. So one will be 2 kilo base pair, the other will be 4, the other will be 7, the other will be 10. So 2, 4, 7, 10. This we have obtained. Okay, 2, 4, 7, 10. Now next, other we will see. From 2 to 7, you will get 5. Right? You will get 5. From 2 to 10, like this, you will get 8. You will get 8. From 4 to 10, you will get 6. Right? You got that. From 4 to 7, 4 to 10 we saw. 4 to 7, another fragment can be made. That will give you 3. That's it. You got all the fragments. This is how partial digestion works. Okay? So your correct answer is option A. Next question. Which of the following conditions promote the development of human autoimmune disorder? Okay, inability to eliminate self-reactive lymphocytes. That is correct. Okay, then eliminate these two options. Generation of auto antibodies. That is also correct. Okay, so this is your answer. Simply you can choose the answer without even reading the next two. Okay, as long as you are very confident about the answer. Next question. Bacteria with two or more flagella at one or both the ends are called as Lophotrichus. Okay. So you can see in this arrangement of bacterial flagellas, if there is no flagella at all, it's called as atrichous. If there is only one flagella, it is called as monotrichous. Amphitrichous means both the ends. Lophotrichous means either from one end or both the ends. Peritrichous, all the areas. Cephalotrichous at both the ends. Since you do not have the option cephalotrichous, let's go with Lophotrichous. Next question. Which family of viruses has single-stranded DNA? The answer is Parvoviridae. Next question. Okay, what will be the binding status of regulatory proteins in lac operon when concentration of both lactose and glucose are very low in the culture medium? When both are low, when what happens when glucose is low? Cyclic AMP cap complex will be bound. What happens if lactose is low? Repressor will be bound. So D is the correct answer. Next question. Which of the following are true for Treponema pallidum? Okay, so it is a causative agent of syphilis, correct? It is a spirochete, yes. It is non-motile bacterium, no. So PQ is correct and R is not correct. Okay, so from this itself you can simply write the answer is option B. It is generally susceptible to penicillin. That is also correct. Option B is the correct answer. In a typical mitotic cell division cycle in eukaryotes, M phase occurs immediately after G2 phase. So D is the correct answer. Which of the following is not a therapeutic agent based on nucleic acid for the treatment of genetic disorder? So the correct answer is option D, Avidin. Okay. Next question. Okay, ATP biosynthesis takes place utilizing the proton gradient in mitochondria and chloroplast. Identify the correct sites of proton gradient formation. Without even looking the options, you should be able to say the answer that it is inner mitochondrial membrane. Okay, that is present in only option B and also across the thylakoid membrane. So B is the correct answer. Next question. Which one of the following is not an algorithm for building phylogenetic trees? D. D is the answer. Cesium chloride density gradient centrifugation is commonly used for the separation of DNA molecules. The buoyant density of a double-stranded Cs positive DNA is given by the equation. They are simply asking you from this equation what is the meaning of Xg plus C. Okay, it is X means mole fraction of G plus C contains. Disaccharide molecules that contain beta-1,4 glycosidic linkages are option D, lactose and cellobiose. Junctional diversity of antibody molecules results from the addition of N and P nucleotides. Which one of the following is not used for the measurement of cell viability in animal cell culture? Okay, so the correct answer is option D, Coulter count. Next one, Which one of the following techniques relies on the spin angular momentum of a photon? The correct answer is option A, CD. Which one of the following statement is not true? Okay. The correct answer for this question is option C. Next question. Based on the function, find the odd one out. miRNA, siRNA, shRNA, all of these are involved in gene editing, gene knockout, and all. Okay, and gene switch off also. snRNA is not involved in any of that function. Next question. Yes, this is a bioprocess question which I have not taught you. That's why I have included in this session to teach you. Prandtl number is the ratio of, it is the ratio of momentum diffusivity by thermal diffusivity. Okay, remember this point, very important. Well, this is also a bioprocess question only. Fit batch cultivation is suitable for which of the following? Process with substrate inhibition? Correct. Process with product inhibition? No. High cell density cultivation? Yes. P and R are the correct answer. Next question. A biological process is involved in the secondary treatment of industrial effluent. Next question. Okay, this is also a question which is in the part of bioprocess, especially those process technology. In dead end filtration, the rate of filtration is inversely proportional to the viscosity of the solution. If viscosity is more, then rate of filtration will be less. That is what is the meaning. Okay. Which combination of the following statement is correct for cyanobacteria? Okay, so the correct answer for this question is option A. Next question. These are very simple questions. You should be definitely knowing them. Which set of the following events occur during the elongation step of translation? The correct answer is option B. Option C, not the P, it's QRT. Loading of the correct amino acyl tRNA to the A site, then it will be formation of A site to P site attachment peptide bond, then you will have translocation. Next question. So this is a mutation case. So you have given a DNA sequence and the mutated sequence has been given to you, PQRST. From this you just have to find one which of the sequence is not the frame shift mutation. Okay, I'll teach you this, how to do this. Okay, which of the following is not frame shift? Frame shift means a particular amino acid is added, that's why the frame itself is shifted. Point mutation simply means that if a particular nucleotide has been changed, that is called as point mutation. Okay, they're asking you which of the sequence is not the frame shift mutation. Okay, you see the P option there, the nucleotide C has been converted to A, which is a point mutation. Nothing has been shifted. Q, yes, there is a shift of frame. Okay, frame shift has been happened. You can see here TTC, this particular sequence and this particular sequence you compare. AAA, AAA. Between the CCC and AAA, one particular base has been included, which means that is a frame shift. Okay, that is a frame shift. R is also not a frame shift. Okay, all right. Next you have S. Okay, you have S. You can see what has happened in this. TA has been converted to T, other all is correct. So S is also not a frame shift. See the T option. In the T option, T has been converted to A, other all is the same. So PST is not involved in the frame shift mutation. Next question. Okay, which of the following events occur during the stationary phase of bacterial growth? Rise in cell number stops. Yes, P is correct. Which means option C you can eliminate. Spore formation in some gram-positive bacteria such as Bacillus subtilis. That is also correct. Okay. Cell size increases in some gram-negative bacteria. No, R is not correct. So this is also gone. Growth rate of the bacterial cells nearly equals to the death rate. Yes is correct. Okay. Yes is definitely correct. P, Q and S are correct. Decrease in the peptidoglycan cross-linking. No. So this is the correct answer. Next question. Select the correct combination of genetic components that are required for the transfer of tDNA segment in Agrobacterium tumefaciens. For the transfer, you need virgins and border sequence. So B is the correct answer. Okay, so match the secondary metabolites with the corresponding plant species. The correct answer for this is option B. Okay, guys, the quiz is over. Now you can total the scores and put it in the comment section. If you have any queries, you can contact us or in the mail or phone number also. Thank you so much, guys, and have a nice day.